far. It's been cold, but who cares? Done some skiing, did a little walk today, all the fun things. And had a lot of GoPro problems, which is why we didn't have an episode last week. Not resolved, but I tried to get as much as I could on my iPhone and trying to do some workarounds with the GoPro, so maybe we can figure that out. So I hope you enjoy the video.
All right, we're going to replace the existing sink with a new one. So, in the faucet. Only concern first, I'm going from 2 basin to 1. Hopefully I don't need to buy any drain plumbing, but I may have to make a run at some point. Take a look at what's in here. Template for cutting. Might not need it. This is the drain. No, it's not the drain. I thought it would have a trap in it, but that might be another thing I have to get. Clips. More clips.
here it is in all its glory. Is that not the best sink? It just feels like we have so much more space. It's awesome. And Gary painted this trim again. Isn't this awesome? It's the deep one. It's only 2 inches deeper than the other one, but man, does it make a difference. It's been so awesome. Thank you, Gary. Best sink ever. Gary built this beautiful shelf for me in the office so that I can put my aged Pez collection up there for display. So I'm going to set up my Pez collection up there, and I thought you might want to watch that in progress. My GoPro is it's tired maybe. It's having some problems, doesn't want to work right now. So we're going to try this with the iPhone, and here we go. Listen to my Latin lesson of the day. Yes, so enjoy the process. And I will too.
The ending S is equivalent to the second person singular.
Here's the final product. The Pez are here. Gary and I were just saying that this is gonna come tumbling down like a bunch of dominoes at some point, but so those are the early models, and then Mickey Mouse, and then Hanna-Barbera, Peanuts, Superheroes, Star Wars, Muppets, Star Wars, Garfield, Smurfs, then modern day, then holiday. I think my first Pez dispenser was that Wonder Woman right there. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm not misremembering. Aunt Debbie made this for me, of course, one year. Lucy dressed up in a cap and gown. The trucks I didn't put up there because they would have taken up more space. So, yeah, it's nice to have them out instead of just boxed up. And now they're, out of the way, but still, whatever. So, That's the best dispensers, which I did not know would come back into my life like that, but it's fun to have them up. Pretty cool. Thanks, Gary, for the shelf. Over and out. We're in the middle of our cold snap, but it did stop snowing, and then it's sunny today. So it's cold out there, but it sure is beautiful. How about that? I have to work, volunteer work at the ski lodge today. So it will be interesting to see how many people come out to ski in the cold. Over and out. I'm out skiing today. Sub-zero temperatures. And I think I hit an Upper Peninsula badge of honor. That is, my eyelashes have ice crystals on them. Wow, it's really cold outside. I'm really hot. Sweating. Might have worn one layer too many or too thick, but better safe than sorry, I think. And then after this, going to work in the lodge. But isn't it a gorgeous day on the ski trail? Oh, I'm in heaven. I just saw one skier go by. That's the only skier I've seen the whole time I've been out here. So, can you even hear me? I don't want to freeze my lips off. Anyway, I can always put some subtitles down if you didn't catch that because my muffler. Anyway, real UP experience. Ice on the eyelashes. Skiing in beautiful weather. See you soon. I'm in the ski lodge working, volunteering. Some people might come in, maybe not. Went to set up my old GoPro to get some footage here. And now my old GoPro won't work either. GoPro has a conspiracy against me. It's on now. Turn it on to record. It's recording. Oh, maybe there's not enough space left. No. Well, it's recording now. Maybe it'll stay. Okay, that'd be cool. Let's see, I'm putting it up here. It's working now. Oh, nope. Hold on, what's happening? Oh, it's still going. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got that. So at least you'll have that. Tell you, the GoPro challenge is real. What else about the ski lodge today? We have some skiers. So we have some folks come up from Madison, Wisconsin. Not a lot though. I mean, look, that parking lot is pretty empty. People got afraid of the temperatures, but little do they know how wonderful of a ski day it actually is out there. My stuff's all hanging up drying because I got so sweaty. What was nice about the ski trail today is it's really still. Look, there's no wind. So yes, the temperature is cold, but there's no wind. So it's really still and beautiful out there. Look how nice that is. So still. That's the snowshoe path. That's the beginning of the snowshoe path. Goes there and that way. One of the main volunteers brought coffee and treats and made soup, bean with ham soup. looks good, huh? Butternut and chickpea soup. Look how beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that's gorgeous. She also made homemade bread. Look at that. Look at that butter. Is that cool or what? So donations for soup. Woodshed. Often there's a little squirrely dude back here, but I don't see it today. That over there is a ski trail. Over there. Birds at the birdie thing. The bird feeder has some customers. Oh, it flew away. Fire's going pretty good. It's pretty warm in here. Fire, let's stoke it up a little bit. Get some air in there. I mean, it looks like it's not a lot going on, but it's very warm in the building, so we're good. What else? I turned the gas lamps off because it's very sunny, so it feels like we don't need to use that gas. I cleaned the tables off already. I don't know. It's just a really beautiful day out in the North Woods. I was really happy to ski. It's really nice. People are chatty today. Chatted with some people who came in. So, good day at the lodge. Oh, here come more skiers. Now that it's warming up, people are coming out. All right, over and out. Hi. We've had a lot of GoPro problems this week, but we're trying a new setup, the battery pack. So I am thanks to Gary's ingenuity. So if it cuts out, screw you, GoPro. Okay, today we're doing the reveal on the polished rocks that I used my rock tumbler on and that I pulled out of the garden dirt when I was creating the new garden this year. So let's see how it goes. These rocks still look a little dull to me, so what I don't know is if they need more days of polishing or if I'm supposed to use something else to get them shinier. I don't know how it works. They are pretty though. They feel really nice. Smooth. I gotta read up This one. Find out. I read a few options for these. They're looking a little better. I tumbled them with water to get some of the residual powder stuff off. They're very smooth. So I was reading that to get the high luster shine, you can use mineral oil on them. So I guess I'm going to try that next before I move on. Because when I get the mineral oil, I can also try it on my sea glass. Maybe on my sea glass, I don't even need to use the rock tumbler. So we'll see. That's the next step for the rock polishing. Hi. We are out on this beautiful day. We're in Eben Junction. We are going to the Eben Ice Caves. Whoa! So we're going to take a little walk. It's apparently like a mile walk or something like that. And then we have, hold on, let me turn this around. We have our PD things on. Would you hold this while I put this other glove on quick? It's recording. Thanks. And so we're gonna go see what we can see. It's cold, the temperature is cold, but we're fine because it's not windy. Notice trees are still, no wind. So, I lock it. Away we go. Ready, dear?
Yep.
That truck must have rusted out. You see a lot of that up here. Make a new bed. It's this way. Oh, no, that's a parking spot or something. This way. This way. Right. Here we go. World's biggest ball of twine.
Ooh.
Look at that, would ya? Creative. Land Survey Monument. Well, we will check in when we get closer. Little sign. We're in wilderness with a capital W. So we're here. Where are we going? Canyons, roads. This doesn't really mean much to us. Distance to the ice caves from this sign is about 1 mile round trip. Okay. All right. Cross to get here is private land. Okay, checking in. See you out there. Why did we stop, Gary?
Because we
We
arrived.
stopped because we got to the ice caves. So it's, even with our crimps on, that was a struggle over there. So we'll see how it goes to get up here. But how about that? Pretty great. Oh yeah, looks like people have been breaking them off. This is fun. Okay. There we go. How about that? Yes. It's nice. That's pretty cool.
You know, might as well try. And if I fall, you have to turn around, okay?
Going in.
Going in.
Alright. Just gonna get some footage so I can get footage, and then I'm gonna turn it off so I can enjoy it.
Cool.
This is all ice skating break.
It's a good outing. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Not because I don't think it's worthy of footage. It's just I feel like I will be more present to enjoy this if I turn the camera off. But I hope you get a little bit of how cool it is and cold it is. My hand's pretty cold. I don't have a glove on. Alright. If you want to watch more of it, just go back and watch it again. It's a really pretty day. Over and out. I can't stop taking footage because it's cool. Look at that. Yeah, baby. So cool. That is like a lot of ice. That is so, it's so weird, isn't it? It's like candle wax. This massive thing in front of us is very impressive. I don't know if I can really properly get. That's not even it. That's not even that. That's just a cool other part. You see from over here if I can. Whoa. Look at this. It's So wild. How about that? It's pretty. Hear the water. I don't know where that water is. Oh, look, there drips. It's melting, which is weird because it's like 8 degrees outside. There's running water right there too. I'm gonna turn this off again so I can enjoy myself, but maybe you'll see more. One last look. One last look. That's pretty great. Our little forest walk's coming to an end. It's nice out there, Gary. Thoughts?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. You heard it here first. Yep, we picked a good day to come out here. Sunday.
Even though it's a day of rest.
It's Gary's day of rest. So here we are in the capital W wilderness with all the other humans, wild humans. And I should have put my fitness tracker on here.
Yes, you should.
See how far we walked. Did a little walk in today. It's nice sunny. Well, we hope you had a good visit to the Eben Ice Caves. This concludes our visit. Is that a billboard? No, it's a blind or something. Huh. Anyway, there's a whole lot going on out here. See you later. We just finished at the Eben Ice Caves back here in this parking lot. And I wanted to point out that I have toe warmers on, which is good. My toes have been very cold without them. But not only are these wonderfully warm toe warmers, but this is my second use of this pair. We got a tip from a Uber, and she said she started, when she was done with hers after she did an outdoor activity, she put them in a Ziploc bag and got all the air out and zipped it up, and then she was reusing them. So I've been doing that, and I think that these, because, and there's some of my gloves too, I think they're warmer the second, and I actually had one pair I used 3 times in a row. I think they're warmer on the second wear than on the first, which is really interesting. Don't know why. Anyway, it's 7 degrees out, not too bad. It's not windy, which is perfect. Oh, there's that barn that we saw. So I had this pair of socks on, and then toe warmers, and then this pair of socks on. But I took this off because I had a really uncomfortable bottom of my foot right here. Anyway, and then I had these delicious fleece-lined leggings on. Look how soft that is. And then these flannel-lined pants. And I was quite comfortable out there. Gloves, or rather mittens with hand warmers in them. Gary was letting me use his
snowboard mittens.
Snowboard mittens. They're perfect. He uses them for snowboarding.
Yep.
Anyway, this is the road in Eben. If you haven't watched The Accent Guy yet, we would recommend it. He's British, but he's currently in the UP and making quite the splash up here. But he got footage, he and his friend got footage of themselves driving. And Gary, what did they say?
The sky is white, the ground is white, and the road is white.
Yep.
Hard to see.
It's not today because it's sunny, but yes, we can relate. We can relate. There's the official sign for the ice caves. Yeah. People live out here. A lot of farms, a lot of farmland. Which is cool. Ooh, this says it's 9 degrees now. It's warming up as we speak. Well, we hope you enjoyed our little afternoon excursion. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. See you next week.